We are on our way to do a cave hike, but the kids noticed. Diego, do you want to film it?
I noticed like freaking 3 dozen
Show us.
pair of shoes.
Do you see them? Wow.
I don't see them in the. There's a lot of them. It's crazy.
We're going to the TiMPANOGOS Cave today. We just went past the Ranger Center because we're in the Uinta National Forest. And she said we actually don't have to pay to get in if we're going to the TiMPANOGOS Cave. So that's pretty cool. So restricted area, camp and designated campgrounds only.
Yay, we get to get money.
There's a river stream to the right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's hard to see. I saw it right before I started filming.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. TiMPANOGOS Cave National Monument.
Half mile.
Okay, so this is the visitor center, and this is totally redone. Do you remember they had that covered patio thing where we, I opened my clock because you brought me here for my birthday?
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
This is totally different. Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, so we're gonna park, and that is the visitor center where we're gonna go grab our tickets. Okay, this place is amazing. The ladies in there, we got our tickets by the way, so we are in the 11 o'clock tour. They said that this building opened 3 months ago. So it's beautiful. They have this drinking fountain over here, and then they actually have this water bottle with spring water filling station right there. This is incredible. Okay, so Mike went to go get 2 more bottled waters from the car, and so we're putting on jackets, mittens, and then we're gonna go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna hike, right? Yes. So here we are. This is the view. Do you see the rock patterns on the top of the building? Yeah, that is cool.
Please note, we are not stopping or walking backwards.
So there are like little progress markers, and we already went past the number 1. I can't remember how many there are though. I want to say 20, but maybe it's 10 or something.
It's probably around 20.
Yeah. So Francisca is walking. However, I did bring the ergo.
No, and you can't walk backwards.
No.
No.
Do you see there's number 2? Maybe I should, Mike, maybe I should walk with her and you should walk with him.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Whoop. Us girls.
Remember, don't
So the
stop.
red and yellow means don't stop. Look at those rocks. And there's like, there's moss. Of course I don't see any now, but there's moss. I love moss on rocks. See that view behind us? Oh. Pardon us. Hi. This is awesome.
Was that bad that girl on my name?
No. Awesome.
Let's see.
Cool. We've climbed quite a bit already. Hi.
Hey.
You and me were both black, like all black.
That's right.
Let's go.
Okay, so there's a switchback. I never noticed number 4, but we've gone pretty far.
Yeah.
Look at this view. So here we are. There's the drop off. How pretty. Walk through time. This is cool.
Then Old Pale Shale, Maxfield Limestone, Fitchville Formation, Garden Limestone, Garrison Limestone, Desert Limestone, Humbug Formation. That's nothing like a humbug. I don't even know what a humbug is. Ready? Great Blue Limestone.
Through time. Climbing to the caves takes you on an adventure through geologic time. Each rock layer along the trail paints a picture of an ever-changing world. Standing here about 580 million years ago, you would be looking across warm tropical tidal flats near the Earth's equator. As you hike, you will cross sandy beaches, pass an ancient mud flat, and even walk on prehistoric ocean floors. Large pieces of the Earth's crust, called tectonic plates, slowly shifted and collided over time. The primordial seabed, now limestone, the perfect rock for cave development, was forced upwards as a building block in these now towering mountains. On your journey, trail markers let you know when you move from layer to layer. Look for clues that help you imagine each piece of this geologic story. Ready? Let's go.
Wait, Mom, you gotta throw that moss.
Is that lichen? Oh, there's some moss, yeah.
I like lichen too. Moss. I like it.
She knows that I like moss on rocks. Very nice.
Moss over there.
This corner has a chain. This is cool. Oh, wow.
Soin.
Look,
Soin worthy.
there's the parking lot. Wow.
Look how high we are.
Woo.
Look how cold my hands are. Number 5.
We turned the corner and we saw number 5. So I never noticed number 4. Okay, we went past number 6 and here's our first tunnel coming up.
1/4 of the way there.
There's some other person, another person.
There's a sign that says 1/4 of the way there. 1/4 of the way there.
There it is, 1/4 of the way.
1/4. Nice.
Nice.
I'm just dying to try
How cool this is, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to read Jackson number. I think.
Mountains may appear motionless, but there is evidence here that the rocks are moving. Rock grind against each other. The TiMPANOGOS
See
cave
that
system was
fault
created by
line?
acidic
Is
groundwater
that right
dissolving
there?
rock
Stay on the
along
trail,
faults
back up.
in the desert limestone.
Susie,
That's the fault.
it's that line. Down jail.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's awesome.
All right, 1/4 of the way. Let's do it.
Okay.
Something tells me 7.
These are the markers, not the numbers on the wall. These are the markers.
Ah, okay.
So these are the markers telling us when we're at a new layer.
It says here, wind-blown sand created rolling beach dunes. Over time, these dunes hardened into sandstone, and later, with added heat and pressure, to quartzite. Look closely to see where sand layers crisscrossed as winds changed direction.
So here we are. Went past number 7, and there's the archway with the gate that locks.
The guy in the video said this is as far as you can go, but it's not open.
Yep,
It's closed.
this is it.
8. 8. 7 and 8 were close together. I think it was like 16.
Look at this.
Well, this is okay. This is a long.
There's number 8.
Look at that flat rock. It's so 10. And there's all sandstone.
The canyon has provided shelter and resources to people for thousands of years. Native people hunted the canyon and fished the rivers. The highway below was once the railbed for a narrow gauge railroad that hauled wood for pioneer homes and ore from the mines higher up the canyon. As you scan the canyon floor, do you see evidence of some of these uses? Can you picture people traveling a dirt road on horseback, or imagine you hear the sounds of the train? It's cool. Diego, a little further.
Yeah, that's a dirt road that it looks like they traveled
Yeah.
with the train or something.
Wow.
Pipes.
What did it go?
Here, several sawmills. No, wait, what was that here? Yeah, that.
Yeah, you can see there's a railing up there.
Yeah,
There's an old road. Holy cow.
that's crazy.
What was the
This is Warped Cliffs. It says the geology across from you may appear chaotic, but the rocks do follow a pattern. In the exposed cliff face, layers of quartzite have been pushed up at a steep angle due to incredible pressure from shifting tectonic plates.
kind of rock?
Yeah, those pillars are cool with rocks on them.
What's the black line for?
We'll read that one on the way back. The kids have each lost a layer. So there's Highland down there. Okay, so we're gonna look at that when we come back, but we're at number 10, which is halfway. All right, we're gonna test out the ergo.
There's an overhang.
So I'm gonna put this
There's an overhang.
camera away. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, here we go. So we are about 3/4 of the way. The ergo lasted for like,
Well, on the steepest part.
how many? Like maybe 10 yards.
20.
20 yards, yeah. My knee was just like, and it was really steep. So Fran is hiking this and she's doing amazing. We're 3/4 of the way up. It's 10:26, so we've been hiking for about 55 minutes. No, less than an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we left after 9:30. So we're doing great.
Yeah.
Our tour is in 35 minutes. Plenty of time. Okay, we went to the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Basically just a hole.
Yeah.
There's a ranger up there. The center's just right up there. Whew. So that was the bathroom there. We came through and now we're here. Welcome to TiMPANOGOS Cave, elevation 6730.
I see something, Kim.
Okay, tell us.
We found a piece of coral.
We found a piece of coral.
So this is supposed to be this. And it is this. So you probably know it's cool.
Ah, it says the fossil colonial coral visible in this cliff face would have looked similar to this when it was a collection of living animals over 300 million years ago. Rugose coral existed both in colonies and as individuals. You want to finish reading that?
Also known as horn coral, these sedentary animals lived in shallow reef environments similar to coral habitats today. Which
Wow.
was this?
Yes.
Try to find it. Keep going.
Look at that. That is coral.
Ew.
It's incredible. Let's see that view. So that's the town where we came from.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the road down there. See cars. I know. That is quite the hike. We've climbed a lot.
It's like a mile, like straight up.
Yeah. Do you see that switchback down there?
Yeah, wow.
I think that's the switchback that's number 15 down there. Crazy.
What number 15?
But can you see the difference between these cave formations? So this one and then those. One has been protected from touching and the other has been polished by the oils in our hands. Touching is not allowed in the caves. Remember, your touch can damage or destroy formations forever.
This is cool. It feels.
So
Yada.
this is an experiment of how to make your own cave at home. Or cave formations. Okay, this is where we say goodbye to the camera.
Yes.
Right? Because we probably can't have this in there.
Bye.
Bye.
Zip that up.
Get ready to go in.
Bye, little Kim, baby.
Here you go. No, we're gonna have to tour guide.
Okay, here we go. So she said push through the door into this first room.
It's kind of slanted. That's a cool door.
I'll just hold it open for the next people so the next people are getting ready to come in.
See this, guys? This used to be the entrance to the cave. It didn't have a door. This is how people climbed in through that hole.
They're probably about to tell us that, huh?
What's that?
Crazy. There's a door behind Mike.
That's it.
He eventually finished up getting cave tours. A mining company heard about this place, thought this was all onyx, so they came in and mined out. And we can still see some things left behind by miners. We've got a nice wood peg, a rusty hood. There's another hook up here by me, and there's another one in the back. But formation-wise, we don't have too much left over in here. We've got a little bit of flowstone here, and a little bit here, and that's about it. Because those miners took about 2 train carloads out before they realized their mistake.
Only touching the ground with my feet.
Yeah.
Being propped over.
Yes, thanks babe for letting me know. So this is like a doorway.
Go ahead and keep squishing. We gotta get that door shut. I promise I do not bite. Welcome to your first man-made tunnel. We put these in the 1930s so that way you could easily go from cave to cave to cave. However, once we did, we realized we created a problem. We created a wind tunnel. Things started to dry out and no longer dripping is no longer growing.
Yep.
So we went and put doors in, cut off that wind tunnel. Things started to drip and started to grow again.
Small offshoot cave.
A little baby one.
Go ahead and keep coming on in, guys. There's another room we can all see. What else would be?
I don't know that.
Welcome to Middle Cave. First things first, formation names. Which ones are the ones on the ceiling?
Stalactites.
Stalactites, because they hold tight to the ceiling. Meaning on the ground you've got stalagmites that might trip you.
Oh yeah.
This is amazing.
I see
Look how narrow it is in here, guys.
I see a rope.
I think that might be for a light, like a wire. Look at that.
That's cool.
Let's go.
Oh, thanks for holding that light. Wow, that's amazing.
Welcome to the big room in Middle Cave. This is the biggest room you'll be in today. And of course, you're in the Middle Cave. Maybe not the most creatively named, but it fits. Now, that rope that you all just saw leads up towards the natural entrance of this cave. In 1921, two men, Wayne and Hebert Hansen, the son and grandson of Martin Hansen, were across the way deer hunting. They weren't having much luck, so they sat down for some lunch. They were looking through their binoculars. There's Grandpa's cave. There's TiMPANOGOS cave. There's a hole in the middle, I bet you it's a cave. They hiked down their side of the mountain, up our side of the mountain, and came to a hole. Being the very smart men that they were, they dropped a rock and listened. Sounded about 50 feet.
I really like touching.
Almost done.
Wow.
This one's kind of fun because you can still see the white thing. You get a hint of pretty lemony yellow all up across.
It was like crazy.
It's really quite pretty.
Yeah, this is a lemon yellow.
Watch your head stick up and it looks like lemon meringue.
You're right, it kind of does. It has that same color, like a creamy yellow.
Watch your face.
Put your head there, babe.
Thank you.
Of TiMPANOGOS. It is our biggest hanging formation at 5.5 feet tall and 2 tons or 4,000 pounds. A pretty with light behind it.
You see all the
different
colors?
Minerals create different colors.
Yeah. Look at that.
That looks so cool.
That is really, really cool.
I see the lollies. Look, it looks like it's made of worms.
Yeah. See these right here?
What do you guys think fault lines do for a cave?
They let the crust move around and stuff.
This hole in the rock, water's lazy, likes to take the path of least resistance. So it'll come through. So it does help in that way, and it does. It helps. Structural support.
Can I be older?
No, we gotta stand right here, babe.
And they've got maybe an inch between them. So we had a ranger that got special permission to measure them, and he measured them for 50 years. And in that time, they grew together 3/8 of an inch. That's about the size of a tic-tac pencil eraser. So we're like, okay, cool, now we know. So we think it'll be about 150 to 200 years before they touch, but that depends on the water amount, how consistently it's dripping, how much mineral comes in. Now, if you guys were the first people in here,
This is Carmel Falls.
Climb on it.
She said this is Carmel Falls. What would you do if you found this?
Yeah.
What would you do if you found it?
How many of you would have kept it a secret? Absolutely. I'm a cave, man. I haven't been up here for 2 weeks. Hey, you had a good look. We were
Thank you so
both
much.
traveling when you get
Thank you. There's an old path. Okay, so we're gonna head out. That's where we were.
Can I film all the dunes?
At the bottom, yes. Look at where they just like blasted this rock out.
Mom.
Right here.
Mom.
Look at that drop off.
Mom.
Yes.
Again.
You wanna hold my hand? Okay. So Diego's gotta go to the bathroom. We're gonna go to the porta potty station again. Yeah, it's cold. My nose is probably red. Hold up, hold up, hold up. My nose is like probably red. It's cold. Will you hold her? My bag is slipping. Here, hold her hand. Sorry. So Mike and Diego went to the bathroom. They're right there. They're coming back down. So what are you munching on?
I in fact know. Look at the picture on the
Lorna Doones.
dune.
Yep. And I am drinking this, which is amazing.
You know, like when somebody hold it up or
We're just having a snack. I don't know. So we're here having snacks at the split off point. So this is where we are. So this is where we came up, and then you curve to the right to go to the restrooms and to the entrance of the cave. And then this is the exit. So then you come down here. So you can see there are 3 caves. There's Hansen Cave, and then Middle Cave, and then TiMPANOGOS Cave, and they've blasted out the rock in between them so you can just go all the way through like that. Pretty cool. So we're having our snacks, chilling, of course.
Yeah, dude.
That is Mike's joke every time. Good Lord. One of these days you're gonna get jumped by a park ranger.
Yeah.
What is this thing?
It's the sound effect of that.
I think you turn it the other way.
Please
Oh, no,
turn
you're
me
right.
till the message plays.
And what is that?
It's a canyon wren. This little guy.
It was
We just met some people from San Francisco. I think they were Chinese. And this dude, he was probably really old. He didn't look really old, but he probably was. He's just hiking this like a stud, just talking. Yeah. That was cool.
That was really cool.
So I guess maybe we won't read these. Submerged continent. So this is where we are. Okay. So Mike has Francisca in the ergo. My knees, I can feel my knees straining going down here. I have knee issues. So I can't carry her in the ergo. It's not smart. In years past I would have carried her anyway, but I'm smarter now. So Mike's got her for however long he's got her. Here's another one. So we're going down lower now.
What does that mean, unconformity?
I don't know. Okay, we're catching up to Dad. Here's another one. We are going down fast. These are thin layers. That's what that is.
I'm not trying to be a...
We're at the halfway point. We just went past the halfway sign. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
What happened?
Mike, you don't have to wear her the whole time. We can stop at the signs and read the signs if you want.
Okay, we'll stop it next time.
Okay. It's not as steep now, so her knees should be okay.
Yeah, this isn't as bad.
She's 5. She can handle it.
You know what? We'll make it to the next time.
Okay. All right, here we go. So it's 12:50 right now, which means 1 o'clock is upon us. And I think we're all going to be ready to eat when we eat lunch.
I don't need to eat.
Here's another one of these. Oh, we walked through the Ophir formation.
Unconformity is a gap in the geological time record.
Wow, and now we're going into the Tintic quartzite. Yep, Tintic
Which is awesome
quartzite.
because
Very
I'm
cool.
getting hungry. But these last 2 layers of...
Are you going to eat some of this Tintic quartzite?
No. I can't remember.
Look at those rocks, how pretty. So I think this is one of those junipers. Like in arches you can see the roots sticking out too. Isn't this cool? Wow, that is super cool. Oh, look at all that moss. Oh man, I'm walking and I have their jackets attached to my backpack and I can feel them swaying. They're like, I feel like I have a sail attached to me in the back. Oh look, we're in the tunnel here. So we're going from Tintic quartzite to mutual formation.
What's mutual formation mean?
See how big that was, Tintic quartzite? So we're right here. It says it's the unconformity gap in the ecological time record. So we're going to mutual. Oh, geologic. We're here in mutual formation. So that's the last formation, and that's the visitor center. So that's where we are.
White ball.
Tell us.
I see a blue layer, and then a yellow layer, and then a red layer. And as you can see, there are different layers here. Great blue limestone. Oh, great blue limestone is the one on top. then Humbug Formation, and then Desert Limestone, Godison Limestone, Fitchville Dolomite Unconformity, Maxfield Limestone, Opal Formation, Tintic Quartzite, and then Woo right here, Unconformity, which is a gap in the geological time record. And then now Mutual Formation, and then that's down there where we want to be. Aw, home. So I'm getting my hands away now.
That's cool.
Oh, and look, it looks like there's iron in here from last. Ants! Just kidding. Close.
There's the visitor center. Yep, we have come down quite a ways from high up on the mountain from our high horse.
I was going to say that.
From up on high.
I was seriously just going to say that.
It's because we're married. That's why you were going to say that. So here's the 360.
2 stone tablets.
Oh, God.
What?
So today is the 22nd of September, and I have seen, we went past some red leaves. Let's see. No, those are just like sun scorched. If I see some more, it was just like a little patch of red leaves. If I see more red leaves, I will say something. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, look at this. Look at that moss. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Hello. This is so cool. We haven't done a whole lot of hiking with our kids because they're little, but now that they're 9 and 5.5, we're going to be doing more of this kind of stuff, which is wonderful. So they've got a big net up to protect the parking from rock slides. Okay, victory! Can you guys say victory? Victory! We did it! And Francisca, you carried yourself through like 98% of that. Look at this. TiMPANOGOS Cave Trail. So that is the trailhead. You go all the way up there, and then you're just like doing a bunch of switchbacks.
Oh, it's 1.5 miles.
Yeah, I knew it was more than 1, so 1.5. So you see the split off right there. So then you go up to the right, and you go through all the caves, and then you come back down that way.
And it's a vertical climb, the same as a skyscraper of 102 stories.
Okay, so this is share your thoughts. Did you add? You said you contributed?
Yeah, I wanted to add something of value.
Cave, awesome. That's not really what the cave looks like though.
It's my artistic rendering.
Alright, so there it is. We're heading out. So we're driving out of the canyon now. There's a little bit of red on trees down here. Look at this little road. Okay, it's 3:54 in the afternoon. We stopped off at Cafe Rio. This is all that we have left over. And so that is it for our TiMPANOGOS Cave adventure. Bye. No, actually one last thing. So I checked my phone, and I don't know how accurate it is, but it said that we did 4 miles, which makes sense because it's 1.5 up, 1.5 down, and about a mile in there, I believe. And it said that we climbed 48 flights of stairs and that I did 9,967 steps. Okay, that's it. Bye.